Hey event organizers! Today, let's talk about moving the needle and filling the seats at your conference. You can have the best speakers, the perfect venue, but if people are not showing up, none of it really matters. So today I'm breaking it out in 3 different categories that separate sold out shows from empty chairs. Your event website is your digital front door. And if it feels outdated, confusing, or cluttered, people are not walking through it. So choose your platform wisely. Some of the most popular platforms that we're working with on the event planning side are Cvent, Whova, Stova, and EventMobi. Whatever fits your budget and your audience, they're all good. They're not just registration collectors, remember this. They are your conversion engines that help you collect data so you can personalize experiences based on attendee preferences. You can use these to collect what's working and what's not. Your homepage absolutely needs these core elements. Just like your core education in high school, everyone went through that same process. Just the same, your attendees should be going through a similar process when it comes to your homepage. Number 1 is a clear event name. Number 2 is your date and location, and it should be prominently displayed, not buried. Number 3 is a big countdown clock. Number 4 is a big, bright call to action button. It's important here too to keep the design clean and very uncluttered. We understand you have lots of information you want to offer up to your attendees. That's where you use separate pages to augment all the information you want to share, like your agenda, your speakers, your exhibitors, and FAQs. This page is not all about aesthetics. It's about reducing decision friction. And so you want to make attending a really easy yes in like 1 or 2 clicks and boom, someone's registered. Once someone registers, robust platforms like these will unlock extra features like personalized schedules, in-app messaging, and profile building so attendees can start planning sessions and making connections with other attendees before your event even begins. Strategic prep. While your audience only sees the polished website, there is a strategic foundation of work that's going in here behind the scenes before any of this can launch. First, let's talk about setup. You got to understand all the features that your platform offers so you can fully take advantage of all the things. Let me give you an example. Like if you know there's a feature that allows sponsors to upload a video, well, add that as an additional investment for a sponsor and then let them upload the video. And that video may say something like, hey, I'm sponsoring and you're attending. You might have these problems over here, and our company solves these exact problems. So I'll see you there, and I'll be in booth 7. Next, structure smart ticket pricing with tiers, group discounts, and trackable codes. Let's just assume that you've already nailed down the theme, you've got the logo, and you have all of these things. The next step is actual go-to-market strategy on all of these assets. So what we recommend is start teasing your amazing keynote speaker on your socials. Now, we feel kind of strongly about this as a company because we think it's a smart move to market community and connection and to not leverage your keynotes to sell tickets because let's be real, like people might come to your event simply for the keynote and nothing else. But if you don't care about that, great. Let them buy a ticket, close the deal, and then leverage your speakers to do so to sell those tickets. Remember that setting up an event website can take months, so make sure to work this into your planning timeline, especially if you plan to take it a step further and build out an app version of your event, which most organizers do. And lean in for a second. Don't skip this step. Do it. Building out that mobile app is critical. So build that into your workflow and the overall timeline. By the way, imagine like I'm at an event. I'm not going to pull up my laptop for pertinent and relevant event information. I'm going to go to you if you don't have an app and ask you and pepper you with all of these different questions. And if I'm Bob and I want to connect with Sally, who I know is another attendee, well, the app makes it really easy for me to do so by pushing a button, sending Sally a message and saying, hey, let's meet up after this session, right? Can't really do that if you don't have the app. So really critical, a lot of utility to the app, so do it. Let's talk about content, which is your sales engine. Someone buying a ticket is a sale. You're doing sales. Sales is a transfer of conviction over a bridge of trust. The more conviction that you have in your event and what you're offering, the more of that will transfer to your leads or your prospects or the people that you want to buy tickets. That's what's going to convert interest to action. And so here's what converts. People don't just register for events. They're registering for how they believe it's going to make them feel. How are they going to be better as a result of attending your thing? So when building your reasons to attend campaign, lean into those emotional outcomes. A few bold headlines might include, reconnect with your mission and your sense of purpose. Recharge your leadership team after a tough year. Feel part of a community that shares your goals and cares about this thing that we all care about. How do you actually create that emotional connection? Here are the content types that are high impact and increase conversion rate. Testimonial videos. Let your attendees do the selling for you, like this.
I was nervous about attending. I was like, oh, is that gonna be worth the ticket price? Oh, I don't know, but it was.
Sizzle reels. Last year's highlights build this year's anticipation. Check this one out. How about a convince your boss or justification toolkit to create clear ROI for leadership, like this one? Countdown timers, because psychologically, urgency works because we're wired for it. So put it on there. I get it. I'm going. CE credits. These are powerful value adds for professional audiences. So just remember, this is the type of content that is going to help you close the deal. Beyond your website, think about speaker and attendee amplification kits. So give them branded graphics and pre-written captions so that they can share and cross-promote. Network equity is so important. If you're making it effortless and frictionless for your partners to promote your event to their networks where they don't have to apply any critical thinking to it, you've done all of that homework for them, then they can just copy and paste this stuff into their content strategy to cross-promote. And network equity is so important. Because when your speakers and your sponsors and your attendees are marketing your event alongside of you, your reach will expand exponentially. At the end of the day, registration is not about clicks, it's about clarity, confidence, and making your audience feel like they belong even before they show up. If you need a partner to build your platform, to streamline your prep, or to craft content that actually converts, our team at Utopia is the team you want to talk to. You ready to fill those seats? Get moving.